Number 8, Randall Woodfield. He was drafted by the Green Bay Packers in 1974 in the 17th round, but he did not play one game because he was cut due to his criminal ways. On October 9th, 1980, a woman named Cherie Lynn Ayers was essayed and murdered. Being a close friend to Woodfield, he was investigated, but his blood sample didn't match the semen found at the crime scene, so he was not charged. A month later, on November 27th, Thanksgiving Day, Woodfield went to his ex-girlfriend's apartment, bound her and a man named Douglas to a chair, and shot them both in the head with a .32 caliber revolver. He was questioned but never arrested. After that, he began committing robberies throughout the Pacific Northwest with disguises. He held up gas stations, drive-in restaurants, and in Seattle forced a waitress to give him sexual favors at gunpoint. By 1981, he was dubbed the I-5 Bandit. On January 8th, he robbed another gas station. Then on January 11th, he robbed a market. The next day after that, he shot a woman at a store in Oregon, but she survived. On June 14th, he went into a home and essayed an 8 and 10-year-old girl. 4 days later in Salem, he went into an office building and essayed 2 women, shooting them both and leaving them for dead, but one survived. I can't believe there's more, but on February 3rd, 1981, bodies were found in a home in California. Each had been shot several times. The same day in Reading, a female clerk was essayed and held up at gunpoint. Then, on February 9th, he robbed 2 stores in Washington, and it is said that he also committed 3 SAs. On Valentine's Day, he essayed and shot another woman dead. And then finally, they narrowed it down to Woodfield, and on March 5th, 1981, Salem Police Department interrogated him after being identified in a photo lineup. They searched his home and found a .32 caliber revolver, duct tape, and other evidence. And on June 11th, he was tried for 2 murders and convicted to all counts, sentenced to life plus 90 years. On October 12th, 1981, they closed the gate on him. In November, they had a second trial for Oregon, and he got added 35 years to his sentence for sodomy and weapons charges, even though he committed many crimes that he was not convicted of. He will not be charged. He is still alive in an Oregon State Penitentiary and is 75 years old.